What's going on, guys? Rob-A here, and today we're taking a look at BLOKS Terminator Genisys Time Machine. This set has 185 pieces and retails for about $25. Now, I found this on Amazon, which, as far as I can tell, is the only retailer, at least in the US, where you can actually find these Terminator sets from BLOKS. Your mileage may vary. You may find them locally, but I have not, so I went the Amazon route. The set does have 185 pieces, and I feel the price tag of $25 is a little bit on the high side for that piece count, but I don't know really what's going on in here. Maybe there's something that kind of merits that increase in price. The weirdest thing about this, and you can see the package, you've got the Terminator Skeleton over here, of course the picture of the set itself right over here. This box is weirdly sized, like it's square and really tall and just very, very large for what looks like a pretty basic set. I mean, it has less than 200 pieces. It's a pretty basic set, and this is a very, very large box, as you can see by the micro action figure of Arnold right here. And that is kind of strange to me. But you do get Schwarzenegger as the T-800, and he does have the battle-damaged look, and he comes with his shotgun as well. So that is pretty cool. Leather vest, all that good stuff. One skeletal arm. So really, really cool. And this is, I guess, the time machine where he goes back in time. On the back, you can see another picture of the set itself, another image of the micro action figure, and of course the co-sale items on the bottom here. I'm very interested in this big truck set. It looks pretty cool. And of course, we've already got this one, and I don't know about this one so much, but there you go. Some other sets. Spider drone and big truck and the wall thing. So, that's pretty much all there is for that. I'm just going to go ahead and get this set open, and we're going to check it out together right now. Alright, so inside this gigantic box, just pop it open, and you get the Terminator figure, the window package there. There he is. Hello. And big ginormous instruction booklet. And then like 4 bags. Not even necessarily big bags, just little bags. Very interesting. Just whacked my hand. So you can see we've got some computer screen parts, the little copper pieces, and a bunch of tubing. Alright, that. Some bricks, really not that many. Various bits and pieces here. I'm gonna readjust this guy. This stuff, and then this stuff, and that's really it. So not too much going on, just a huge amount of space inside that box for these items to float around in, but that's quite alright. We are going to go ahead and put this together, and I'll see you guys back here right now, basically. Alright guys, here we have the Terminator Genisys Time Machine, and there's not really a whole heck of a lot to talk about here, so we're just going to go ahead and talk about the micro action figure, probably the highlight of this set, if you're asking me, and since you're watching my video, chances are, yeah. Here we go. So this is the Terminator micro action figure, Arnold Schwarzenegger as the T-800. Here we go. And it's actually quite a nice likeness of Mr. Schwarzenegger. Surprisingly so, at such a small scale. They really did a really nice job. And it's got some battle damage going on there, as you can see, with the exposed endoskeleton underneath. He's got his little jacket here, which is just a little slip-over piece. You can actually just, well, you can pull his legs off too, obviously. But you can just slide it right over his torso. And you can see he's just got the regular stuff going on under there. So very, very cool. I would love for them to release a non-damaged version. I think that would be awesome, so I could finally have like a Commando or a Dutch action figure. He also comes with a nice little shotgun here. You can see it is two-tone. It's a little hard to make out here. There we go. Focus up. It is two-tone. It's very dark brown against the black, so it's a little hard to see here, but he does come with that. And he, of course, has this exposed Terminator Skeleton Arm, which is the major bummer of this set and the Terminator Genisys sets in general, is that this is not posable, other than, of course, the you can rotate it here because it does peg in just like the other arms, which is kind of cool because you can have it separate as well, but it just plugs in and rotates there. It does not have an elbow joint. And I mean, looking at it, there's not really any big reason why it couldn't. I mean, it's not that much smaller than the normal elbow, so I don't know. But whatever, it was a choice they made. Maybe they couldn't, fit it into the budget. That's fine. It's really not the end of the world. Haha, see what I did there. But, it's just kind of a bummer. He does, of course, have the same waist rotation that you'd normally expect from these micro action figures and the limited outward movement of the legs, but he does have a nice knee bend and, of course, the ball jointed hips. So you do have that going on. Very, very nice figure overall, which actually makes me pine for Mega Bloks getting, say, like an Alien or Predator license. Oh man, that would be so awesome. Could you imagine like a Nostromo playset or like the Queen's Egg Chamber? Anyway, I'm going to stop going on about that, but let's check out the rest of the set now that you've seen the micro action figure. And here it is again, just for good measure. The set itself is pretty basic. You do get some cool cables going on here, which is kind of neat. You get this little display control panel. It does have a readout on that little computer screen. It's a little hard to make out. It's very dark. A little keyboard, and then all of these various function printouts. And that just kind of hangs off to the side. And this thing, it's a neat build. It's cool looking, I guess. They did a really nice job with all the various machine bits and tech bits on here, and I think that came out really nicely. But this thing is very fragile. The couple of times I picked it up to move it around, this whole center portion just popped right out, and it has a hard time actually like sticking together terribly well, but that's not great. But again, it's not the biggest deal because I can't imagine you actually buying this set for the time machine. Like I don't know. I think you'd probably buy this set mostly for this micro action figure here. I believe it is the only set that he's included in, which is why I bought it. And it's neat. You get this cool time machine. You can use it for other things beyond like Terminator Genisys. It looks like just kind of a cool Stargate-y, like, just techie future thing. So it kind of works on that level too. But you can of course have your guy in the middle and travel through time or whatever, and of course use the controls to pick wherever he goes to. But I mean, honestly, I don't feel great about this set for $25. If this were like $20 or less, I'd feel much more comfortable with this set. It does have some interesting pieces, but again, it's a bit on the fragile side. There's only 2 printed pieces in this set, other than the the micro figure, and I don't know. There's just not really a whole lot of draw here. There's no playability. It's really just, this is a display piece more than anything else, because there's really nothing that you can do with it. So for $25, it's a little bit hard a pill to swallow, but overall, I'm very happy I got the Arnold figure, and I'll definitely be using him in all different kinds of scenarios. But yeah, I mean, the set itself, if you can find this guy separately for, even $10 just for the figure, I'd say go for it, beyond spending the extra 15 or whatever on the rest of these pieces. that you'll probably never really need. I mean, if you're looking for pieces in this kind of coppery color, then go for it, because you get a lot of them, and you get some interesting shapes and things like that. But other than that, that's what I feel about this set. It's kind of a meh, kind of a pass. I think the cables are cool. I think the micro action figure is awesome, and you know, it looks neat. But other than that, for $25, it's a bit steep. So, yeah, unfortunate, but it's still not terrible. Anyway, that is going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and of course subscribe if you want to see more. And in the meantime, check out some of my other videos. You might find something that you enjoy on my channel, and I thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.